I know it's been a long time since I have uploaded anything to my personal channel, but something really funny happened yesterday and I just had to record it. And I thought, well, I can't really put this on my Robeson design channel because it's not design related and it's not really Makeover Monday related. So here it is on my personal channel. And I apologize for not uploading anything in a long time. I've just been so busy. But yesterday, I was at our job site. We are in the middle of our install here in Southern California. And I took a break to use the restroom. And when I unbuttoned my pants, my iPhone slipped into the toilet. I'm not kidding you. Seriously. I was like, oh my God. I turned around. Of course, it was clean water. Just want to say that. And I was like so panicked and I rushed, I jabbed my hand down in the water. And when I did, it actually pushed the phone further into the trap, which means I could not even see it in the toilet anymore. And all I could think of was, how am I going to explain to these contractors that I have just clogged and messed up the plumbing in this house by flushing my iPhone down the toilet? So anyway, I reached in and I thought if I could just kind of get the water kind of going, like the current, maybe it would pull the phone back in far enough that I could actually reach it. And it did, and it started to get closer and closer, and I got my fingernail, and I just got my fingernail to just on the edge of the cover of my phone, and from that I was able to sort of like pull it closer and closer and closer. As I got it to where I could see it in the toilet, the phone started to ring. It was a picture of my daughter. My daughter was calling me. And all I could think was, oh honey, I'm drowning you. I'm drowning you. It was the craziest moment, seriously. It was just ridiculously funny. The only sad part was I thought, well great, $500 or $600 from now I have to get a new phone. I pulled the phone out, missed my daughter's call. It was still lit. So I walked into the kitchen where Kate, my assistant, is, and I said, here you go, Kate. And I went to hand her the phone, and just as she was about to reach it, she saw that it was dripping, and she said, oh, no, you did not. Did you just, and I went, mm-hmm. I couldn't believe it. I took the cover off, dried it off very nicely. It was all still lit. It looked like it was fully, working. But I gotta tell you, it had to have been submerged for probably, I would say 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds. So it was fully wet. As soon as I got it dried off and I set it on the counter, it went bzz, blank. Are you kidding me? Nothing. All the subcontractors in the job site were like, oh, well, you should do this or you should do this. And one guy picked it up and he went, whoosh, whoosh. And when he did, all this water came splashing out on the floor and everything else. It had so much water inside the phone. And I just thought, this thing, there's no way, it's toast. Someone said, put it in a bowl of rice because the rice will absorb any moisture and do that overnight. So when I got home, which was like 3 or 4 hours later, I did look for rice. We didn't have any, but we had dried oatmeal. And I thought, that's gotta be the same principle, right? So I submerged it in a Tupperware container of dried oatmeal. My husband came home from work. I said, honey, don't eat the oatmeal. I owe you oatmeal. My phone's in there. And I explained the story. About 10 minutes later, he came walking into my office with the Tupperware container. And as he walked in, the Tupperware container was singing. And now I'm going to show you exactly what I saw. Can you believe that? Seriously. Actually, when I actually started to record that, it was further in the song, but the moment he brought it to me, do you know what the lyrics were? They were life, life, life. Abundant life, life, life. My husband and I were dying in hysterics because it was our son singing, "Give Me Life," and my phone came back to life. And I thought, how funny is that? The funniest thing was, I didn't even know I had any music on my phone. I honestly don't think I've ever synced it with my computer. And I've even looked for music on my phone, I didn't think I had any. And of all things, it's my son's own cover from his album, his second album. I just thought that was hysterical. So, moral to the story, if you ever submerge your phone in water, try dried oatmeal. It works. At least it was a miracle for me, and my phone has been revived. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.